Is Black Bag a spy thriller or workplace drama? I have to think about this one. Black Bag is a film about a group of spies who discover that there is a traitor among them that are willing to betray their country for money. Severus is a piece of technology that would render any nuclear bomb or factory inert by melting the core and disabling their nuclear capabilities. This piece of technology in question that the mole or spy has uncovered and released out into the world. George Woodhouse, that is Michael Fassbender's character, a legendary spy, has been tasked with finding out who is the mole within the agency. He's narrowed it down to 6 spies. As a way to mix things up, he hosts a dinner party with him and his wife Catherine, that is Kate Blanchett's character, who is also a spy at the same agency. At the dinner party, Freddie, Clarissa, James, and Dr. Zoe Vaughan all have different roles and different clearances within the agency. Woodhouse stirs the pot a little bit and adds a sedative to the food to elicit a response. After the evening's antics, which seemingly went wrong, he watches them go about their day and takes a mental note of what they do in the offices of the agency in his head. It soon gets out of hand when Woodhouse discovers that his wife is also directly implicated within the case, and after that, chaos ensues. The film is directed by Steven Soderbergh and is written by a legendary writer, David Koepp. It stars Michael Fassbender as George Woodhouse. It also stars Kate Blanchett as Catherine. Also, it stars Reggie John Page, Naomi Harris, Tom Burke, and Marissa Abela. So, on paper, it has a recipe to be a fairly good film. When you think spy thriller, at least in my head, you think gadgets, you think gunfights, car chases, actual spycraft shit. But no, not in this film. It's a bureaucratic workplace drama. It's probably the best way I would describe this film. People talking about doing spy shit. When you think spy thriller, you think something's actually going to happen. But no, not in this film. I found some of the dialogue in this film to be a little bit pretentious, especially during the dinner party scenes. There were some aspects of Michael Fassbender's character that I didn't particularly like, in my opinion. Aspects of him that I found to be a little bit too feminine. Not that that's a major issue, but again, in my opinion, it's not really what you want from a spy, especially coming from the male's perspective. You want the spy to be a little bit more masculine. It was difficult sometimes to keep up with the different character traits that he had. 1 minute he'll be calm and elegant, and the next he's ruthless. And it was just seemed to be a little bit all over the place. The relationship between him and his wife was also a little bit messy at times, and not what you would call believable. It seemed like during the film there was too much talking and not enough action involved. At least to my eyes, that's basic spy thriller. You should have some form of action going on. It was an hour and 34 minutes, but because of all the yapping and talking and all that sort of rubbish, it felt like 4 hours. I was there, and I must admit there were times where I was nodding off. Honestly, with this film, I very much sort of struggled to find anything great to say about the film. I mean, Michael Fassbender, he rocks a great roll neck. In my opinion, this is not a spy thriller, and more, like I said, a workplace drama about people talking about spy thriller stuff. Its story falls short, and some of the characters you couldn't care less about or even have any use or purpose whatsoever. What you want from a spy thriller is the fantasy element of it. The travel, the fancy cars, the women, the confidence in one's own abilities, the nice clothes, the cool suits. That's why films like Mission Impossible, the Bourne Identity series, James Bond work really well. They do the element of disbelief really, really well. Realism seems to be very much a thing right now in Hollywood. And if I want real, all I need to do is just look out the window. Unfortunately, gone are the times when Arnold would kill over 100 people in the most ridiculous ways. Gone are the days when Stallone would kill 200 people in the next movie. There was an aspect of competition with each film which had to be bigger, more violent, more explosive, which is a shame because those films are pretty much all but gone. And it was that competition that bred excellence of all the competitors in the film industry around that sort of time. Each film just got bigger and bigger and more extravagant as time went on. And that's why we wanted to go to the cinema. We wanted to go to the cinema to cheer and shout and celebrate. We wanted to be in disbelief of what could possibly be. But that's just what I think. Let me know what you think in the comments and in chat, and what you like about the spy thriller genre. And as always, please like and subscribe to my channel, and I shall see you in the next video.